Hope I'm going the right way. Hey guys, so I know it's kind of hard for you to see me. I am leaving a last minute appointment and I'm trying to get out of the complex. And I don't think I'm going the right way. I'm following this person in front of me. I don't think I'm going the right way. But sorry for getting on late. I thought I would have been out of there by now, but this appointment was special because they were looking for a notary who had an embosser. I have an embosser, but I haven't been asked to use my embosser in a long time, so I was surprised that someone called requesting it. Hold on, guys. I'll see if I'm going the right way. Starting route to home. Oh, I am going the right way. Okay. Head south on Watercrest Circle West. In three-quarters of a mile, turn right onto Watercrest Circle. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was going the right way because it felt like I was not. This is a pretty big community that I'm in. It's a gated community. All right, so just like the title said, notary versus the notary market, right? Business strategies for competing in the notary marketplace. Now, unfortunately, my notes are at home, so I'm going to try to remember off the top of my head what I wrote down. But the number one thing that you guys need to know, and I know that this is going to sound super simple, but y'all got to answer your phone. I don't understand why you guys are not answering your phone. Um, well, I can't understand why. One, you work a full-time job and you're doing notary part-time. So if you're working full-time and you're doing notary part-time, you should not have your hours as 24 hours because you're going to have customers calling you and you're not going to be answering the phone. And they're going to go on and call the next notary and the next notary, and they're going to find a notary who is answering their phone. And that notary right there just got your customer. And they're probably not going to call you back because you didn't answer the first time they called, right? So that's number one. Okay, if you're going to be competitive in the notary marketplace, you got to answer your phone. Another thing turn that right onto Watercrest Circle, then turn left onto Hillsborough Boulevard. Another thing that customers absolutely prefer is transparency. Okay, notaries who are transparent about their pricing. Okay, there is no reason why you should not have your fees for services listed on your website. Okay, it doesn't matter what the fee is, they just need to be listed on your website. And no, it doesn't matter if other notaries can see your prices and then they can be more competitive with their pricing because at the pricing, side, turn left onto Hillsborough Boulevard. Pricing and fees are not really that much more competitive as far as you getting the business versus another person getting the business. People are going to pay whatever they're going to pay, and you want to know what's going to win you over in the marketplace? At the next light, turn right. Your customer service. Okay. Hey, Stephanie. Your customer service is what is going to win that customer over, and that is how you can be competitive in the market by being an excellent customer service provider when you are providing notary services. At the light, turn right onto Nob Hill Road. A lot of y'all customer service suck. All right? Your communication is bad, your customer service is bad. That's not going to make you competitive in the marketplace at all. So that's another thing, okay? Be transparent with your fees and offer excellent customer service to your customers. All right. I guarantee you. Turn left onto Pine Island Road. I guarantee you that is going to make you more competitive in the marketplace, guys. I guarantee it. Another thing that is happening, and I told you guys this on several other videos. Notaries are, what's the word I'm looking for? Notaries are persuading other notaries into thinking that they should take this fee over that fee. Okay? And let me tell y'all, If you're not doing any notary work, you have no authority to request this fee over that fee. You have no authority. Now let me explain to you guys something that happened to me actually yesterday. So, oh crap. It's dark over here. I can't see. Hold on, guys. Yesterday I went to do a signing. Well, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. Miles, turn left onto Wiles Road. I was offered a signing. It was $85 and it was for a purchase package. All right. Now I usually like to, get at least $100 for these. But I'm like, 85 is not bad. I'll take 85. I had only had one appointment that morning and I had another appointment later in the afternoon. So I needed that to be able to reach my goal for the day. So I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Took the $85 signing, right? I got to the place, did the signing, locked my keys in my trunk. How did I lock my keys in my trunk? Because when I got there, they had edited the HUD, so I needed to print the new HUD for the signer to sign. Went to my trunk. The signer was intrigued about the fact that I can print from my trunk, so he wanted to come and see how it was done. He came outside with me. I popped the trunk, hooked up my laptop to my printer, plugged it into my inverter, turned it on, got the documents printed out. He was like, man, that is super cool. Like, you're seriously mobile, right? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And so I don't know why I'm so dumb. I go to open the trunk, and instead of me putting my keys in my purse, I throw my keys to the other side of the printer, print the documents out. I grab the keys the first time and go back in the house, and we sign the HUD. I forgot to print out his FedEx label, so I went back out to my car, popped the trunk, did the same thing. This time, I did not grab my keys from the side of the printer. I closed the darn trunk. I was stuck at this man's house for 4 hours. But it was a nice day. He was a nice guy. It was cool. But he was so impressed by my customer service, by my professionalism. His friend owns a title company. They want to work with me moving forward for all of their title transactions. So I'm deeply honored to be able to do that. And we talked a little bit about what I'm talking to you guys about today. And what you guys have to understand is, if a notary accepts a lower price, turn left onto Wiles Road. I can turn this off now because I know where I'm at. If another notary accepts a offer for a lower fee than what you would accept, it is not going to jeopardize your chances of getting a signing for a higher fee, guys. I don't know where people got this foolishness from. That is not how the market works, okay? If notaries start accepting lower fees and they're going to start paying us lower fees, that is not true. It's not, okay? It has to do with the market in general for anything. If they're not getting a lot of business, they're not going to be trying to pay top dollar, okay? But how you can win is by being their dedicated notary. All right, so this company that gave me a signing for $85, they give me work all the time. And I do work for them all the time. So if I did want more, I could have asked for more and they would have gave it to me. Do you understand how that works? Would you rather get one signing from them for the fee that you want, or would you rather get continued business from them with the fee that they're offering? Because the name of the game is to get continued business. You don't want a whole bunch of people that's only going to use you one time. You want people who are going to use you over and over and over again. That is how you become a successful business with continued business. Okay, you need business to be revolving if you're going to be doing this successfully. Okay, we should not be price gouging. We should not be trying to get top dollar from every client, because that's just not how business works. Okay, there are some clients that I've worked with. Sometimes I don't charge. It just depends on the circumstance. And they will use me again and they will pay my fee the next time. It's not a whole. Hold on, let me read these comments, guys. Hold on. All right. First, hi Stephanie. Hi Sawanis. Let me see. Okay, it's just you two. And let's see. Customer service is everything, is what Stephanie said. Oh, let me plug my phone up. And that is right. Customer service is everything, Stephanie. And then Sawanis, so true. Customer service is important. Okay. Sawanis, I like your honesty. You have to be honest. You gotta be, because you know what? Transparency fosters trustworthiness from the customers. Customers trust, they feel that they can trust you if you are transparent. Another way you can be competitive in the marketplace is by being knowledgeable. I know, Swan, is just 4 hours, girl. I was stuck in his house for 4 hours. It was terrible. I was so mad. 4 hours I was stuck in his house. And being knowledgeable, guys, is going to make you competitive. There are a lot of you out there who you just don't want to learn more. And I get it, because, sometimes learning more equals more money. But there are a lot of free courses out there. I have them. I have free courses. And that is so that you guys can be competitive in the marketplace. I'm trying to teach you guys everything that I know. And sometimes I don't want to put a price on it. Sometimes I just want to give it away because I just want you to be successful. But let me tell you guys, out of all of the free courses that people take, nobody, well, I'm not going to say nobody, but I had a few people sign up for customer service etiquette. And I had a couple people sign up for Notary Basics 101. And the problem is not that the people won't sign up, it's that they're not taking the class. They just sign up for it and they're not even doing the class. I'm like, it's beyond me. Honestly, it is. I mean, I don't know why when I offer free, people don't take advantage. I really don't know, because the same courses I have for free, other people are charging you for it. So I don't know. Let's see. Wow, that's awesome. God made you lock your keys. Right, Stephanie. Probably. You are working your business like a boss. I'm trying to, Swanis. I'm trying. Yep, you're right. Transparency equals trustworthiness. Absolutely. So, another thing that I was talking about tonight with this signing. Oh, no, you know what? I want to go back. I'm going to go back to yesterday. So, in the 4 hours that I was at that guy's house, I had another signing I had to get to. Okay, their signing was at 2 o'clock, and then I had another signing at 4 o'clock. I wasn't going to be able to make it to the 4 o'clock because I had to wait for my husband to come and unlock my trunk. My options were I could call roadside assistance and they could come and they can try to open my trunk. But if they couldn't, and that was going to be $99. If they couldn't open my trunk, they would tow me to the dealership for free, and the dealership would charge me $425 to get my keys out of my trunk. So I had to stay there because my husband was like, just wait till I get off of work and I'll come and pop the trunk. So that's what I had to do. And my husband is so silly, guys. He pulls up, he pushes the button on his key because he has my extra key and I have his extra key for obvious reasons. He pulls up, presses the button to pop my trunk, and then he keeps going. He didn't even stop. He's so funny. I'm like, you are such a butthead. He was like, no, you look good. You were standing outside. I said hi. I'm like, yeah, uh-huh. So while I was waiting, I called the company that hired me for the 4 o'clock, and I told them I would not be able to make it to that appointment at 4 o'clock. And I told them that same thing I always preach to you guys. Communication is important. That's the plan. So I told her that they're probably going to reassign a notary to her. She was a little sad about that because we had talked prior, and she just said that she really liked how I sound. I sound like a really nice person, and and I am a really nice person. So I told the company, and they said they will reassign it. And so after maybe 10 minutes, they contacted me back like, hey, if you can still do the signing, what is the latest you can do it? And so I said, well, judging by the time now, I'll probably be able to do it maybe 7 o'clock at the latest. So they're like, okay, we're going to keep you on it. Just let us know, when you there, and then please provide scans, yada, yada. So I'm about, you know, specifically, they know that I have a in my trunk, and they know that I have a scanner bag. Sorry, guys. Every time I get near this area going back to my house, this happens. But I hope that you guys are able to hear and see me now. Is that better? Let me know if that's better for you. So I wanted to go back and say, so the lady, okay, good. So the lady who I was going to do the signing for, her location from where I was at is like an hour and a half. So bless her heart, she told me that she would come closer to where I was, so I didn't have to drive all the way to the initial location that was on the order. So she ended up coming right by my home, which was like, I think maybe 3 or 5 miles away. So we ended up getting those documents signed. I scanned everything at the table, and they emailed me back and said, okay, good to drop. And I was like, okay, I'll do it first thing in the morning, which I did. So yeah, I guess they had to think about it like, we're not going to be able to find another notary in a short period of time that has a scanner and has a printer. And we know your work is good. So we're just going to keep you on the order, and we'll let title know that there's going to be a little bit of a delay. And so this is what I mean about making yourself competitive in the marketplace. Do you guys think that they would have done all of that to keep me on the order if they weren't confident in my ability to perform? No, we wouldn't. But because I work with them all the time, they're like, no, we're going to keep her on the order because we know it's going to be done right. And that's what I'm saying. If you have no experience, you need to take every that comes your way as an opportunity. That does not mean that you're messing it up for other notaries, because you ain't messing it up for me, baby. Ooh, I'm good and busy and making money. Okay, trust me. Take the fee, get the experience, because without the experience, you have no haggling authority. You can't request for more money and you ain't never did a signing, especially if you've never done a signing for them. They're taking a chance by offering you a signing and you never worked for them before. So, like I said, stop letting these other notaries persuade y'all into thinking. I saw a post earlier where a notary said she doesn't take signings for anything less than 125. I'm like, well, this week, I'm trying to think. I did get a signing this week for 125, but most of my signings were $100 and under. So how much business is she getting if she's only taking signings that are 125 and above? I really doubt it's a lot. I really doubt it. But I ain't counting nobody one for 110, 125. I've had a couple of times where I've gotten one for 150. The most I've gotten for an appointment is 250. But I drove 2 hours too for that. So, but I just don't want you guys thinking that you can't be competitive unless you are following what every other notary is. You have to pave your own way. Pave your own way and build up credibility with companies on your own. Because if you don't, you're not going to get very far in this business. Okay? People need to be able to trust your work. They can't trust your work if you don't do no work. All right? So, I'm home. Oh, there I go. Okay. Yeah, Stephanie. So if this chick is only taking signings that pay 125 or more, I'm like, well, kudos to her because I don't get a whole lot of signings for that price point. I get a whole lot for 180, 75. you know. I even do the $30 ones because with the $30 loan modifications, I can schedule all those in the same day. So instead of me just making the $30, I can make 150 if I do five of them. That's how I look at it. I don't look at everything as just um one like I don't my goal is not per appointment. My goal is for the day. I need to make a certain amount of money a day in order for me to remain a full-time notary. And that's what I focus on. I don't focus on how much I make per signing. I focus on how much I make a day because that's what matters to me. That's what works for me. Now, tonight's appointment, they needed a notary who had an embosser. I have an embosser. This is only my second time using it though since I've had the darn thing. So they were asking me like, how come notaries don't have embossers? They're like, what's the deal? I was like, well, because we're not really asked to use them. Oh, I'm muted. Am I still muted? Or can you hear me now? I'm in the house now with Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, I had a customer tonight. They needed a notary who had an embosser, and every notary that they called did not have an embosser. And they wanted to know why. And I said, well, it's because we're not really asked to use an embosser. I mean, in Florida, and like in most states, if you use an embosser, you have to use your ink stamp anyway. So it just, he said, well, his documents were going to Jamaica, and Jamaica required them to emboss them. So I was like, oh, okay. So if you guys are not familiar with what an embosser is, I'll show you mine. Stephanie says she has had her embosser since 2018, never used it. Yeah, the first time, this is only my second time using my embosser since I've had it. So this is the embosser, guys. It leaves a raised impression on the paper. Has a little plate in the middle there. It's no ink, but it just leaves an impression into the paper. And I don't know if I can show y'all. My hand hurt from squeezing this dang on thing. I was like, ouch. The heck? Let me see. I'm gonna try to put it on the paper and then show you guys what it looks like. Let me see. I'm sorry if my phone is moving. I don't have my little holder around. All right, so this is what the raised impression looks like. Oh yeah, you can see it if I put it over here. All right, so you see that? That's an embossment. Okay, and that's what my embosser leaves on the paper. It's raised, but as you can see, it's no ink. So that's what they needed. And I was the only notary that they called. I was the only notary that they called that actually had the embosser. So I got the job. I made $85 tonight. And then I had another signing today from a company called Lady Bird Deed Now. They were looking for a notary that can go to the hospital and meet their client to sign this deed. And I just so happened to be available. And we spoke a little bit, and I went to the hospital and did that, and that was $55. So that's what I did today. It was a pretty cool day. No, I did not use it with the gold seal. I just used it on the paper itself with my notary stamp. The other notary who embossed the paper also just did their seal with their notary stamp, no gold seal. The documents that I notarized were property documents. So it was land transfer, it was a assignment of mortgage, and it was something else. But I don't think that those type of documents, I don't think they would want that gold sticker on there with your seal. I think they just wanted the seal itself. So I just followed what the other person did. So yeah. And if you guys think everything that I told you to be competitive in the marketplace had nothing to do with money, right? Let me read off my checklist here now that I'm home. Okay. No, the gold seals is something that is requested. Like, we don't just put those stickers on there unless that's something that they request. A lot of times they just want to have the raised seal on there because the property documents, I'm sure it's going to be recorded with the borough it's going to be going to in Jamaica. So yeah, no, I don't think they will want a gold seal. So on my checklist here, fees don't make you competitive. Experience and knowledge does. You can't haggle without experience, guys. So you need to have experience if you're going to be out here trying to request higher fees. You're welcome, Swines. Customer service keeps the customers coming back. Okay? It doesn't matter how much your fee is. If your fee is lower, but your customer service sucks, and my fee is higher, but my customer service is superb, who do you think they're going to come back to? And the same goes for the other too. Some people will be like, I paid the lower fee and I got great customer service, so I'm gonna go over there. You know, and then another one, answer your phone. I don't know why y'all not. Actually, I do. I do know why you're not answering your phone, because you guys think if you list yourself as being open 24 hours, that's going to bring in more business. But the caveat to that is, if you're open for 24 hours and you're never answering your phone, then you're not open for 24 hours. Even if I'm with a customer, I answer my phone. I just tell the customer, excuse me, I answer my business phone all the time. Or if I am that busy, I have an automatic text message I can send to them. You know, on your phone where you can put on there to send a message, I will text them and let them know, hey, I'm busy right now. I'm with a client. If you can please text me what you need, I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I'm available to talk. That's it. But I never miss a call. I never not answer my phone. That's not how my business phone works. I have a dedicated business phone, and that always needs to be answered no matter what I'm doing. Either I'm going to answer it, and or I'm going to respond to you via text message, but I'm always going to answer the call because that is my money. So y'all got to answer your phone, or you already dropped yourself off the marketplace just that easy by not answering your phone. Okay? And let me see. And marketing. Some of you guys do not market. I have no idea why. It's so simple. If all you did was share your business card every day on the internet, that's marketing. You guys have to market. If you are not marketing, you are not going to get business. Okay? Marketing can be word of mouth, online, business card, postcard, email, a newspaper ad. You have to market. Okay, I can't tell you how many times people have told me, well, I made a Google business page 2 years ago and got nothing from it. And then you go to their Google business page and they have never used it. They've never put any updates, never added any photos. You're right, Stephanie. This I know to be true. Some people don't market because they don't know how to or have too much information that causes overload. You're right. But how many YouTube videos have I done showing people how to market? A lot. Exactly, Solanas. Business costs equal money. So I got to answer the phone. But I do marketing videos all the time. It's so easy to market. All you got to do is post a picture and add a caption. And you don't even have to put any words for a caption. You can put a bunch of hashtags if you want. You could post a quote every day of the week if you want. And then every once in a while, post your business card. All right? It's not hard, guys. You guys, what you do is you overthink. You overthink it. You see everybody else doing their marketing like they're doing, and you think that you have to do it the same way, and you do not. All right. Marketing, the only thing marketing needs to do is tell people who you are, how they can contact you, and what you do. That's all marketing is. If you keep to that, you won't go wrong. And then don't forget, another thing that keeps you competitive in the marketplace is reviews. Get the customer reviews. And I know that's hard because, yes, Stephanie, I do have a lot of videos telling people how to market. I forgot what I was saying. Dang, what was I saying? I wasn't talking about marketing anymore. Oh, reviews. Get the reviews. Collect the reviews. Even if they don't leave a review on like your Google page or your Facebook or wherever you get reviews, if they text message you a review, share it. Share it in like a post. You could screenshot it from your phone and put it on a post and say, we love reviews no matter how we receive them. Thank you to my customer for their feedback. Because I've had maybe a couple of customers who are older who will text message me a review, and I just post it on my page. Like, reviews from, my happy customer or something like that. But reviews bring in business too. I can't tell you guys how many times people have called me and they say, I called you because you have so many good reviews. I just know that you're going to be able to help me. And I'm like, well, thank you. And yes, I'm here to help. What can I do? So yeah, reviews definitely help customers choose, because just like you, customers are looking for reviews. And another thing they're looking for online presence. I'll tell you, if I go on Google and I'm looking for a business, if they don't have a social media page or they don't have a website, I don't really want to do business with them, because to me, that shows professionalism. Okay. And I'm a business owner. So first impressions are everything to the customer. So when you are thinking about being competitive, think about what your needs are as a consumer, because there are a lot of other people out there who have your same needs, your same quirks, your same preferences. All right. Think like the customer. And that's how you should have your business. Your business is forward facing to the customer. So you want to think like the customer. Look at your business, how you have it set up, and think to yourself, if I was a customer, would I shop with me? And I tell you, that's going to help you be competitive in the marketplace. All right, guys. So that's all I have for tonight. I'm home now. I'm going to go ahead and finish my wine. I was drinking some wine when my customer called, and I had to stop drinking it because I didn't want to be up there talking in their face and they smell wine on my breath. I was eating dinner. I didn't think I was going to get any calls because it was like 7:15 and I closed at 8. So I'm like, shoot, ain't nobody calling. I'm about to eat this dinner, have me a glass of wine, and wouldn't you know, that money phone started ringing. Post what in the group, Stephanie? That dang on phone started ringing, and I'm midway sipping my wine like, oh crap. Answer the phone, they're like, do you have an embosser? Do you do notary services? I'm like, yes and yes. Okay. Can you come to us? Are you mobile? Yes. And then I got the appointment. And $85 later, I'm back home. So I'm glad I answered the phone. Oh, yes. Okay, Stephanie, I will. Would I shop with me? Yes, Sawanis. I got the money phone from my friend Ayana. She called it the money phone. Her and Reggie. Money phone, money phone, money phone. So that's where I got it from. So yes, and yes, Stephanie, I will post that in the group. How business owners should think. Look at everything you offer and ask yourself, would I shop with me? And if the answer is no, you got some work to do. All right, guys. Thank you for joining in with me. I'm sorry that I was late, but as you can see, I was working still. I'm going to go ahead and go. If you guys have any other questions, drop it in the comments of the video. Make sure you like the video. If you liked it, please share the video. And don't forget to subscribe so that you know when I'm going to be going live. When you switch your thought process, you will see a switch in your business. Absolutely right, Stephanie. Good night, Swanas. Good night, Stephanie. Thank you guys for joining in. Bye.